What up, chat? What up, y'all? What's happening? Gonna make this quick, as usual. How y'all doing out there? Me? I'm chilling. Chilling. Just got done writing 2 chapters of another book. And now I'm taking my time to relax. You see all this fucking hair? Yes. How y'all doing out there? Y'all doing alright? Good. So check this out. This is all I want to say, and I've spoke on it, did videos on it. Nothing major. Nothing major. But tax time is coming, and I know when tax time comes, it's always people telling you what you should do with your money and how to invest your money and shit like that. And I'm not trying to tell you to do anything. I'm just running some ideas by you. That's it. If you feel like they're good ideas, you run with it. If you don't, you won't. Very simple. Boy, I got hair for days. When I say my hair grow, I'm telling you, my shit be going. Anyway, you know, most of us don't really worry about tax time. You gotta survive regardless and all that. But I was thinking about some things, and I did a short YouTube video recently where I said, "What's the end game?" This shit loud as fuck. Hold up. And I asked the family, "What's the end game?" Right? 'Cause we fuck off our money. Let's just keep it a bean. We fuck off our money as a collective. And so I was on that uh, train of thought, and it's the collective that fucks off the money. The collective, but the group, the couple, the small group of people, our people. Oh, I could do it like that. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. There we go. That's better. That's much better. Yeah, look at that shit. Woo, boy! That hair. Seashells, peace, queen. What's happening? Yeah, you know, YouTube ain't the place to be. But I was on that train of thought. The collective, and I'm talking about our folks, whether you want to be called Moors, Negroes, niggas, blacks, whatever floats your boat. Don't argue with me. I don't really care. But it's the collective that fucks off our money. And years and years and years and years and years and years of history proves that we fuck off our financial power. Right? Okay. And it's the collective that does this. There's a small group that know what the fuck to do, right? So, like I started this live stream, I said, you know, when tax time come around, there's always somebody trying to tell you what to do with your money, what you should do, what you should invest. I'm not here for that. I'm just giving ideas, right? So, we know that we fuck off the money because we're just fucked up like that. We're just stupid. So, a couple of ideas I wanted to run by the family. You know what I'm talking about? You can invest in generators. You can invest in canned goods, weapons, clothing, walkie-talkies, water, socks, books, matches, fire starters, bug out bags, to-go bags, shit like that. On top of that, you could invest in a small black business that you have. Just buy one thing from them. But when you buy that one thing, don't be a dickhead and then just, that's it. Don't be a dickhead. Buy that one item, promote that one item on your social media sites to your family and friends. Because now we have a situation and an opportunity. It's an opportunity, whether you take it or not, it's on you, pimp. But we have an opportunity to invest our money back into our people's, our financial bank, if you will. We don't do that. We're not taught uh, as children by our parents, because our parents ain't do that shit neither. To try to keep the money circulating. Once again, I'm not telling you what to do. If you feel like it's a good idea, do the shit. If you don't do the shit. It's simple to me, right? To me, it's very simple. We have an opportunity. We have an opportunity every day, but around tax time, more people are financially fit, if you will, to do this. For me, for instance, I got generators, I got portable stoves, I got walkie-talkies, you name it, I got it as far as survival is concerned. And as far as supporting a business, most of my friends have businesses. And so, you know, I always support them, always share their shit, and blah, 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 blah. Because that's what it takes. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see the collective. The collective always fucks up. Us as a collective, we always fuck up. Because we're just stupid. By definition, we're just stupid. So, you know, survival things, like businesses, generators, camping gear, great shoes, socks are very important. You can turn old shoes into new shoes for another. Also invest in education. Don't let the government get you lazy. Well, you know, I got a whole fucking library in my house. So everything Seashells just said, I'm already hip. And I agree 100%. I'm glad that she said it and put it in the chat so people could read it. Because that's absolutely true. If you go back in my video catalog, I got like 3 videos that show what survival things I have. I show how my children have survival bags. The whole 9. I show you some of the weapons. I can't show you all of them because I'm a felon. But yeah, it's a lot, right? Now I'm about to buy some more shit. And I can't say what, because once again, I shouldn't be even saying, but I'm getting a lot more shit. Anyway. Or if you, not even if you can't, because you can. But also, start your own business. Start, you know, start somewhere. Like my dude, I told you, my guy Ace, he wanted to start business, but he backed out of it for whatever reasons. This is a great time to do that. It's a great time to do that. You could, if you want to do clothing, buy a printer. You don't need a computer to print. Trust me. I make my shirts that you guys can purchase anytime. Simply off my phone in the printer. It's that simple. Just buy a printer, buy some paper, buy some ink. Now you can start your shit anytime you're ready. So say you buy a printer because you want to do shirts or pants or clothing. You don't have to start as soon as it comes. You can start a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That's the beauty of investing in yourself, getting yourself prepared. Take this opportunity to try to keep the money in our hands. We know we gotta pay bills, we gotta give everybody else our money and all this and that. So while you got it, for those who, you know, take tax time as a time where you got a little bit of extra money, invest in yourself, invest in your folks. Motherfuckers done got brainwashed into spending with other people. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's stupid. So try insurance. Yep. Listen, come on now. Come on, Seashells. That's another thing. Okay, so hypothetically, say you want to get some land. All right, well, some of the land you're looking at costs a little more than expected. We'll just say it like that. Well, you ain't the only motherfucker who has a little bit of extra money now. Get a like-minded person, individual, friend, family, and y'all go half on some land. Just keep the motherfucking land until you're ready to get up on the bitch. That's a great idea. We have multiple people now in our families who can go half on a couple acres. We got multiple people now who can go half on a couple generators. Buy books, education. Y'all know my library. My library is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And what's crazy is there's a bookstore about to open like 5 minutes away from. I can walk to this bookstore. It's crazy. And they're going to open soon. And I was thinking about donating some of my books to this bookstore. So just, going with the conversation, of course. Caesar, peace to the God, peace. Always long live Coach, man. That's crazy. That should be crazy. Like sometimes I just be sitting here like, damn, nigga, Coach gone, bro. You kind of get jealous of the dead, but we ain't gonna steer. We gonna steer clear of the death conversation because I want to talk about some ideas. Once again, they're just ideas. I'm not trying to force nobody to do shit and tell you what you should do with your money. I'm just giving ideas. Just giving ideas. Because I hate that shit too. Every time tax comes, you go to Facebook, Instagram, this motherfucker's telling you what to do with your money. You need to do this and you need no nigga, bro. Shut up. But what up, Cynthia? Nothing, just giving some ideas. It's a quick live, so shout out to every single person who made it in. Because I don't stay on here long no more. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking hair, y'all. But we have an opportunity right now to kind of push ourselves forward. Our problem's gonna be how zombified and Europeanized we've become. Because regardless of what happens, you can invest in every black business, you can buy all the survival equipment and gear you want and blah, blah. You still gotta pay them bills. You still gotta give your money to others. You dig what I'm saying? So that doesn't ever become non-reality. That is reality. It is what it is. And I'm fully aware of that. But I just want people to think about, hold on, I do have an opportunity to do something simple. I know one of my friends is trying to start a business. Hey, let me invest in your first couple shirts. Let me invest in your first whatever the fuck you do. Let me get a couple of those real quick. You make shoes, you design shoes. Here goes some work boots. Give me some type of design that looks like, the wear and tear, but make it a design. Anything. Oh well, shit. I want to start my own business. Well, now you have the opportunity to do it. So I'm tired of a lot of shit at my age, but I'm just tired of watching black folks throw away their money and then bitch and moan and complain about how others are handling themselves and handling us. Like, bitch, you can't complain. You can't complain about the white man doing shit. We way past that. We way past that. This is 2024, bitch. Shut up. Well, it's the white man who hypnotized us and made us do this, and now we do it. No, we can't do that no more, bro. We grown. When's the last time anybody made you do something because they was just bullying you? Shut up. Just say, nah, bro. I'm fully Europeanized, and I'd rather spend my money stupidly. That way I have room to complain about how niggas is getting done. You feel me? Doesn't make any sense, does it? It don't. This white man, he bombarded us with slavery, and now I feel like I just have to spend my money with others. I'm like, bitch, shut up, because all you gonna do is complain about how the white man put you in slavery and this dumb shit. Shut up, bro. Just shut up, bro. Them is the niggas I stay with. Them is Negroes. Them is straight Negroes. Well, it's the white man. Well, I'm gonna blame him for my shit. Because you remember that slavery shit. He did that shit. And just think, the NAACP of Ohio wanted me to come speak. They would have hated me, bro. They would have hated me. That's why I turned it down. The NAACP ain't nothing but Negroes. Ain't nothing but Negroes. Like, I pass up opportunities because I know the crowd I'm dealing with. So why don't you come down and speak to our people? For what? All you niggas is the same. So, family, that's what I want to talk about. They have so many opportunities that no other had. They have TikTok creators, what they call it. They have writers, multi-genre. Even in photography, landscape, and people, it's a niche. You should have. You might get in the word like Spike. No. I know my crowd, and especially I know the person who invited me. He wanted me to talk that black talk, and I'm not with that black talk. That feel good shit. That's pretty much why he invited me. The feel good shit. He wanted me to spill that feel good shit. We're past that. We getting our ass beat because we like to feel good. This blissful ignorance that we got. Well, you remember that happened, so now I have an excuse type shit. No. So we have an opportunity. We have one of the biggest spending powers in the world as quote unquote black folks. And what do? We give it to, let me put it in simple slave terms. We give it right back to Massa so we can complain about how Massa whoop our ass. Well, bitch, you gave him the belt. You gave him the belt. What are you talking about? So let's bring the power back to ourselves by investing in ourselves. It's very simple. If you can't take that understanding, put it like this. The best way for me to be the best me is to invest in me. Right? Right. So take that small idea and wrap it around the collective. Because the collective is fucking up. There's small factions and groups of quote unquote black folks that don't fuck up. But I'm trying to get to the collective. And I understand with billions of people on the planet, that shit ain't gonna happen overnight, over a year. You know, yeah, it's larger than you think. Absolutely. Have you ever listened to black folks talking? I use color codes very loosely, y'all know that. But have you ever listened to black folks talk and give it about 10 minutes of talking amongst each other, they're gonna start going to it's the white man's fault. Slavery, our education systems, all of these things that we know that the enemy is doing, we consciously know they're doing it, but yet we don't do anything about it but complain. We contribute to it. So that's why I say I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money, because regardless of what you decide to do, you still gotta pay bills. You still gotta send. You don't got to, but you're still sending your kids to school. And that's why I like the education comment that Seashells made, because that's true as can be. That's as true as it gets. They have books for children. I showed you those books. I made videos about it. Get those books for your children. They have a book called How to Invest for Children. Get that book. It costs like $12, bro. You read it, then you read it with the child. Like my children, they have cash apps, they have piggy banks. They're not allowed to use neither one of them, but they have them. And the only time they're allowed to use it is if we hold the cards, right? And we monitor all that good shit. But you gotta teach them at a young age how to get down, because they're gonna run into people who are gonna complain and blame white people, which makes no sense. It makes none. In 2024, for any black man, grown-ass man, or black woman, grown-ass woman, to blame white people is fucking stupid. Let me look into the camera for that. It's fucking stupid. You're stupid. If the shoe fits, motherfucker, wear it. If you're complaining and bitching and moaning that the white man did it, bitch, we're not allowed to talk to each other anymore. Why we don't get along? Because we choose not to, period. Well, they put it in us to be against each other. Well, since you're consciously aware that's the case, why do you continue to do it? You stupid motherfucker. Doesn't make sense. Once again, so family, we have one of the biggest spending powers. We are, to any degree that you want to look at it, we are looked up to, no matter how it seems. You can call them culture vultures, you can call them whatever you want. Everybody is looking at the black man and woman for the standard. It's crazy. But if you're paying attention to the conversation, you understand exactly what the fuck I'm saying. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's take some power back. This year, you could, if I have over 3,000 subscribers, and I know not every one of y'all is going to see this video, but if 3,000 people invested in their own people, that's going to set something in motion. It's small motion, but it's more motion than what we're doing right now. And when you look at black enterprise, you see that black folks, and I use color codes loosely, black folks are making like giant contributions to the world. They are getting recognition. The media is not going to show you that, of course. You got to go look for it. And I made a live stream a while ago called One Good Thing. And this is one of the one good things, man. We're doing great in the world. It's just not being promoted. So it keeps our reality encased small. Celebrityism, idealism. That's what we know. Materialism, that's what we know. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist to be like, I have $10,000. I'm gonna go fuck it off. Versus, I got $10,000. I'm gonna spend a stack amongst 3 businesses, 4 businesses. I'm gonna invest another rack into survival wear, another rack into education, another I'm gonna split with my family, and we gonna get 3 acres. It's more than you got, nigga, so shut up. 3 acres. You see what I'm saying? We consciously are aware of our situation. We're just comfortable with making excuses. I hate excuses. I wasn't put in a circle of niggas who made excuses, so for me to hear excuses, it bothers me. Look at the laws in Florida. They're changing HBCU concept. Do you think it'll be more HBCUs built in the next decade or less educated blacks? I think it's going to be less educated black folks. And majority, not all, but a lot of HBCUs ain't even HBCUs. And that's another mistake. That's another one of those tricks. That we believe in. A lot of those HBCUs and black colleges, whatever, they ain't even, they're owned, founded by white folks. Just go Google this shit. Also, since this is gonna be a quick one, I'm trying to get it all out. I'm gonna try to get it all out. Also, as much as niggas hate hearing this, I don't care. Learn basic concepts of law. Seychelles keeps bringing up certain aspects of law. Learn law. I know that's crazy. Oh, I don't know that. No. That ain't gonna help me. Alright. You see how I don't argue with niggas no more? Alright. For those who know better, and I get the inboxes, I get the text messages, I get the Facebook inboxes, the Instagram inboxes. A lot of my people over here get it. A lot of my people over here support it. I want more though. I'm greedy. Call me greedy. I don't give a shit. I want more of our people to know law, to understand the power of law, because this landmass we live in is a business within itself. So if it's a business, businesses have different types of laws. Contract law. Hello. We bitch and moan about how police treat us, but yet we don't know law. I've heard grown niggas say, well, they gonna do what they want anyway. That's crazy. It's the submissive, I quit, I give up, I'm powerless mindset. It just bothers me. They gonna do what they want anyway. And then you go study and you see how many times police departments, police officers have been sent to prison. Whatever, I'm looking for the specific word, but y'all get what I'm saying. If you actually go look, you see, okay, these people here pushed back, and there was an outcome that was in their benefit every time. So okay, maybe they can't do what they want. You see what I'm saying, bro? They don't want to be forced to deal with racial ethics. Do you feel it's fair or a reverse of racism, taking down the civil rights and put up slavery? Or understanding one's represented it all? Hold on. Understanding one place represented it all. Do you feel it's forced or deal with? I think we need to deal with racial ethics. Let me answer that off real. Because once again, hold on. Let me show you. I ain't even playing this game. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. You gotta know what you're talking about first, not you specifically, but us as a collective. This is made up. It's fake. So we got a lot of learning to do. We got a lot of learning to do. And mind you, that's just one book, so this is one book, bro. So we gotta first understand, we gotta get knowledge, not just information. We have to have the knowledge behind it. Like I can go through my whole library and like break race down, but this ain't one of those. Right? So let me break down the next part. Do you feel it's fair or a reverse of racism? I'm racist. They say black folks can't be racist. In the literal aspect and definition of race, that's true. But you can also be race first, right? And even though race isn't real, the common language of the people will help them understand it if you use regular I know you know. That's why I'm not coming directly at you specifically. But to speak in the tongues of your people is the best way to get knowledge across or information across. So I speak in common or in the tongues of my people, right? So when I say black, even though I know that's not the proper way to use it, I know our people will comprehend that shit, right? So you can be race first. So I'm race first, if that makes sense. In civil rights, that's so fucking, that was a mind fuck for black folks. That was just a mind fuck to put black folks at ease. Because then you got to get it into citizens, then you got to get into amendments and shit like that, and all that shit. So go to the Dred Scott case and you'll understand it. Really break that down. That is what most learn to accept. Yeah, so, you know, when people understand, look at it as a true war. If you look at our situation as black folks as a battlefield, right? Armies are fighting for their own survival and their empire, shit like land and weapons and food and all that shit, right? But the core of that army is to survive and watch each other's back and make sure no man left behind type shit. Survival, okay? So if that's the case, you gotta look at the battlefield called America, right? And how they do black folks and blah, 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 and all this shit we wanna complain about, right? So once you do that and you look at the army, quote unquote, the army of black folks themselves, and you see that, oh, wait a minute, they're killing each other. They're supporting the opposing army, and then they're trying to rebel against them after helping them consistent. That doesn't make sense. This army is fucking in chaos internally. So you go back to history. You can go as far back as you want. You can go thousands. I don't give a fuck. This is my point. You can go anytime you want. You look at any black empire, color code used loosely. Color code used loosely. You go to any black empire in history, any of them. I'm giving you a second to pick one, right? Go to any of them, if you know some, right? That empire was brought down from inside. From inside. You can name any of them. Your greatest warriors like Shaka Zulu, the Zulus, right? How was they brought down? This is one of the greatest warriors of history, one of them. How were they brought down? How was he killed? Does anybody know how Shaka Zulu was killed? Don't Google it, just tell me. How was he killed? Yeah, the Dred Scott case. And fully read it. Fully read it. Of course, we know that the decision was never overturned, but really get into the decision and the impact of the decision of the Dred Scott case. Really get into that. Really get into that. What's the decision that was made? Okay, so I see these specific words in this case. Let me go search and study it, and you'll understand what I'm saying and been saying. So, once we pass the Dred Scott case, look at any nation of black folks, Moors, Negroes, Negus, Nagas. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. Look at that empire. It was brought down internally. Now, when you look at one of our greatest warriors, once again, Shaka Zulu, how was he brought down? Does anybody know? And don't Google that shit. He was killed at his home by his brothers. So if I'm on the outside looking in, and I'm saying, okay, I'm a white man and I'm looking at these Negroes, all these Negroes do give me money, they buy my jewelry, they eat my food, they send their children to my school system, they wear my clothes, they speak my language. Once you take a nigga's language from them, you take a culture from them, and you impose your culture of whatever your culture is on them. Okay, so as a white man, I'm looking at Negroes. All niggas do is talk about each other, kill each other, down talk each other, try to embarrass each other, get jealous of each other. I, as a white man, don't gotta do shit. Yeah, he gonna blame me. It's gonna be a couple of them niggas that blame me. I ain't did shit but sat back. I ain't did shit but sat back and watched you niggas be niggas. That's all I did. I ain't did nothing. I'm not gonna stop opening my schools. I'm not gonna stop producing my clothes. I'm not gonna stop making my money. I'm not gonna stop being the enslaver. Even though I really ain't even, that's all y'all niggas doing. Y'all doing that. Y'all chose this life. It's 2024. Why the fuck is you still blaming me, nigga? I didn't tell you to pick that gun up and kill him. That black man on that song told you to do that, and you did it. Cut it out. Cut it out. What up, Bronze? Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Yeah, absolutely, seashells. Yeah. Shit. Excuse me, family. But these are the things I'm talking about. And these are the things that should push you to try to at least invest $20. And, you know, I'm starting small because, you know, niggas. $20 in a black business. $20 on a survival. $20 on education. You can spend 20 on each of them. Shit. These are just some ideas, and the reasons I gave those ideas I just went over. So many dynamics that go into our situation. It's niggas fucking over niggas. That's it. It's niggas is gonna be the downfall of niggas, and have been the downfall of niggas since history. It's 2024. When will when do we sharpen up? It's niggas that talk about niggas all day. It's niggas that talk about niggas all day. I want to talk about celebrities all day. I want to talk about who fucking who all day. I want to talk about this nigga getting killed by another nigga all day. I want to entrance my mind in this type of atmosphere. My level up mentally is, how can I be a part of the downfall of niggas while complaining how it's the white man's fault? If you're any logical person, that sounds stupid as fuck to you. That sounds stupid as fuck to you if you're a logical thinker. If you're not a logical thinker, that shit is pretty on point. You know your grandma, your grandpa, whoever, they know how to sew and knit. Your ass to sit with them for a couple hours a day, learn how to sew and knit. Now you're producing clothes. It ain't too hard to put a seed in the ground. All you really need to know about is the soil and the weather. It's not fucking hard. It's not hard at all. Educators exist, seeing as you can buy the books, the classes, etc., to improve your mental, so you can give your children something. You understand what I'm saying? You can still be as cordial and yes a massa as you want with white people. That's fine. That's cool. Know your enemy. And your enemy is niggas right now. Learn exactly everyone's history. So learn it. Learn it. That's the point. Learning is the point. I don't care how you learn or what you learn first, second, or third. As long as you're improving your mental capability, you're gonna be dangerous. Your family gonna be dangerous in the future. If not for you, think about the future of the family that you have right now, the ones you go to sleep with and wake up to. Those people. At least think in that aspect of, okay, I really don't like reading. That's crazy. There's a lot of people that don't like to read, which blows my mind. But I'm not y'all, so we just have a different aspect and perspective on that. But for people who don't like to read, is crazy. It's fucking crazy. You'll read Facebook, you'll read YouTube chat and comments. It's not that you don't like to read, you just don't like to learn. You can't blame the white man for that. That's a personal choice. See what I'm saying? 1800s, I was just talking about the 1800s yesterday because the conversation was land ownership, and I had a nice build. Like I surround myself with that type of circle. Let's talk knowledge and information. Let's build. I don't talk, hey man, did you hear about motherfucking Lil Durk? Did you hear about Muwop and FBG Duck? And did you hear about, all this killing? I don't have those conversations. I leave those conversations to the peasants. Yes, the peasants. The low thinking, low level motherfuckers like to talk about shit that don't matter. Yeah. So I was just talking about the 1800s actually. I'm not 100% black and on. My dad family was a slave in the White House. I dig it. Like there's a lot of things like you look at what was it? I think it was Harvard had a Moore, and Harvard wouldn't be Harvard if it wasn't for a Moore. Like, here's another good book to read. I done showed this book a million times. Black Skin, White Mask. Great book to read. Read it. Like, these are just a couple books. You know what a good book to read is that most people look over because they think it's for one thing only? Let me find this motherfucking book. Motherfuckers think this only deals with the battlefield and armies and shit like that. No, this goes to life. This goes to know the enemy. If you can apply most of this shit